like looking at because I watch some left outlets, news outlets, and then some right wing or conservative, let's say. Some that are nuanced. They have like some both sides debating, and you see the same interviews, like JD Vance on Bill Maher, and one channel is saying JD destroys Bill Maher, and the lefty channel will say Bill Maher exposes JD Vance, whatever. And it's like, it's the same interview, but people just spin it in different ways because they pick out certain things. They always leave out certain things. Or when it comes to the $300 billion for Iran in that Iran deal, they're like, oh, yeah, so they want to give them $300 billion. And how is that better than the Obama deal where it was $150 billion? And it's like, dude, that was our money. And now it is not our money. The $300 billion would be investments that the U.S. allows. I don't think any of that is going to happen anyways, but see how it's portrayed. The left will just say, yeah, so where do you 300? They just do as if it was tax money from us, these $300 billion. And they know exactly it's not. They just want to win. It's just about winning. That's what you have to realize. Both parties don't really care. Most of them don't give a ding-a-lang. They just want power. They just want to rule. That's all they want. That's especially when you want to understand Gavin Newsom, what he does, because it makes no sense. He does whatever he thinks will give him power. That's all he does. It doesn't matter if it's, that's why he goes from left to right to middle to center to back and says the opposite thing to different people. If he's on a conservative podcast, he'll be like all like kind of centrish, and if he's on a socialist podcast, he'll be like, oh yeah, let's fund all that exactly, because he just wants power. He just wants to get elected. That's all he cares about. All that he cares about. So yeah. And then, for example, the SAFE Act, like about voter ID, like on CNN, Van Jones, it's going to require a passport. How can you have everyone require a passport? It's not. It's not true. It's just not true. You can show your driver's license. Passport is one of the options of the ID you can show. But it's not the only option. So not everyone would have to have a passport. A driver's license would be enough, which nowadays is a real ID. So it's just it's just lies. And they know it. They just want to win. And that's one thing I hate too. I really don't like it. I won't say hate. I don't like the word hate. I want to use it less. Is that there's no single issue bills. And that should be, because that's always how they work, and on both sides. Let's talk about when the Democrats said, oh, they don't want the bipartisan border act. They're against it just because they want to win the elections. That was in 24. It's like, yeah, you put all kinds of stuff in that bill that no Republican will ever sign. So of course it's not going to happen. But you just want to gaslight people into believing your narrative. It is just tactics. It's just a game you play to win power. That's all they care about, like I told you. It is sad, but it is true. It is sad, but it is true.